All right. Now, I'm holding this box up so you can see the jump, man. And anytime you see the box with the split like this, you know it's an Air Jordan 3. And this Air Jordan 3, people aren't going bananas over it. But the funny thing about the Air Jordan 3, I'm just making sure you get a good look at the box, is they never really do super well like in resale, and they do pretty well at retail. They sell slowly through, and you should always get a chance to pick up a Jordan 3 like this. This is the Air Jordan 3 Retro SE Winterized. Archaeo brown, dark, smoke, gray is the color. Style code is DR8869-200. The shoe retails for, drum roll, 210. And that's one of the main reasons I'm just showing you that paper and I'm flipping this and I'm moving quickly. And I know we're always almost at a minute and you're like, you haven't seen any shoe yet. I'm going to pull it out, but I wanted to make sure you saw the stamp down at the end, which is 060722 and F over, I think that's a 4. But the Air Jordan 3, I don't care what anybody says, is hands down, even though the 2, I'll tell you any day, the 2 is my favorite Air Jordan 3. My favorite Air Jordan. The 2 is my favorite Air Jordan. But the 3 is the perfect shoe. And it's actually got a little piece of cardboard back here behind the tab. I gotta spin this thing because it's a winterized version of the shoe and I need to move it closer so you can see it. But when people talk about premium construction, this is it. This is a much better shoe from Jordan Brand. You have a suede here. You have what really feels like a scuff tech or a heavy printed suede. I don't know if it's Gore-Tex, but this leather is fantastic that's on the top of this shoe. If I do this kind of touch test thing, you see that it crinkles. There's no bubbles. It's a beautifully crafted shoe, and this feels like a ballistic mesh. The tongue feels like a ballistic mesh. I'm going to move this back so you can see that better. That's like a ballistic mesh, which is what the Air Jordan 11 is made out of and stops it from being torn up quickly. The back of the tongue is really, it's like I'm messing up the video too much because I'm really happy with the quality on this shoe. And I don't think a lot of people care about this joint that much. But man, I promise you, you're not going to get a better quality Air Jordan out of the brand. I don't think the sides are lined with Gore-Tex. But man, the small code is VW1. Dates production 03, 30, 22 to 05, 14, 22. And it's made in Vietnam. But when I tell you material-wise, this thing is gorgeous. Dude. You know, people can talk about this joint all they want. But man, it is just, when you talk about like if you're keeping particular shoes, this is one that, like I sold this joint. If it gets returned, it's a size 13. If it gets returned, I'm keeping it. It's not a traditional Jordan Brand colorway, but man, this thing's become that, it doesn't snow a lot down here in Memphis, but it gets cold. It gets cold. And you know what? You can wipe off the dirt with your finger. The paint is not bad on this at all, contrary to a lot of Jordans that have problems with QC. Man, this thing is, oh boy, I'm way too excited. It's excellent. It's excellent. This can become a staple for the whole winter. Even with that purple going up the tongue, I don't even care about that. I don't care about these kind of tints of purple in that ballistic mesh. I don't care. That thing is dope. And I'm not sure if people really hyped it up or did anything, but it's not. It doesn't have a high resale value. This joint came from Nike, and it's just like a quick flip that was a drop off on consignment. And I wish I would not have sold it before it came in. I would have kept it and just gave the dude the money. I would have kept it. Period. Gorgeous shoe. That's it. I'm going to wrap this up. I don't even know if I gave you all the details because I'm just going bananas over this shoe. It's a beautiful pair from Jordan Brand. They knocked this out of the ballpark. That's it. Let's wrap this up. It does have one flaw here at the heel, right? And I'm not sure if that can be fixed. So it probably will get returned, and I'm definitely going to keep it if it does. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.